After a compelling season in action, it all comes down to this. 2 survivors to battle for the MAC Championship trophy. Welcome, folks, to Ford Field, the home of the Lions here in Detroit, Michigan. As we'll see a squad from the MAC, the Northwestern Wildcats, taking on the 10th-ranked team, the West Virginia Mountaineers. For VA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. It'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. Back takes the handoff. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
He keeps it on the design run. Breaking free at the 35. He's in the clear. Inside the 20. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Well, all the film work that they've done to get ready for this game, here we are in the opening drive. They see exactly what they thought they might see based on their film work. It pays off, and this back had a ton of space to show you what kind of speed he has.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Play fake, looking to throw. First play taking a deep shot. And it's hauling in way downfield. Touchdown, Mountaineers. He broke away and they couldn't catch it.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone with his 6 points.
Went after, up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Okay, here comes the Northwestern offense back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Now here's the toss play. Gets the first and still running. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Go with the toss play here to the left side. Let's give credit to the guys up front, the offensive line, center, guard, tackle. They seal the edge. But I love seeing the receivers' willingness to be a part of that and a good job of blocking downfield. Otherwise, that play cannot be spilled out of the backfield and into the open field. So everyone handled their responsibilities perfectly to pick up some nice yards.
Important second down play coming up. Defensive backs up with the line, showing press. To throw, it's Johnson. Moves out of the pocket. And here comes a deep shot. And the pass is dropped. Incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Well, that's going to go down as an incompletion, obviously. But I like that the quarterback showed his ability to escape. Broke loose from the pocket and put the ball on a string. But just wasn't able to come up with that completion.
Screen to the receiver in the flat. They don't convert. In fact, he's tackled for a loss on that third down play.
Well, I don't mind the quarterback making this throw. He found the open receiver. Really would have loved to seen a little bit more effort by this wide receiver to get to that first down marker. Instead, we got a fourth down decision.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Mountaineers offense is back out on the field. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, they're making this offensive line really think and communicate. Bringing different blitzes. This time the outside linebacker gets to the quarterback and comes up with a big sack for the D.
Second and long now at the 17. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Fires it to the wideout. The junior quarterback fortunate to avoid the turnover there. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Quick dart to the right. Oh, that one's picked off. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
It's third and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring.
Out comes the Northwestern offense on the field again. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. He'll toss it to the back. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Good job by the defense forcing this pitch to get the ball out of the quarterback's hands. The problem is they gave up some positive yards there, but at least they brought him down.
That gain makes it second and medium. The back's got it. Stopped short the marker after just a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Looks like Northwestern will have the first down.
Chris, I always get a kick out of how much advice defensive players get on third down. You can hear the bench screaming. The crowd is screaming. Watch the draw. Watch the screen. Watch the pass downfield. Rarely do you hear them say, watch the fullback. And there he just slips through for a first down.
Looks right for a quick completion. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
Now it's second down here. We'll try to run it with the option. Oh, the ball comes loose. The defense has got it. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. At the 30 now. Inside the 10. Touchdown, West Virginia. A huge defensive score.
How about that for this defense? I don't know about you. I might move this guy over to the offensive side. This guy picks up this fumble and shows you not only speed, but what to do with the football. Takes it all the way back for a touchdown.
PAT puts him in front by 7. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Handoff here from the shotgun. Across the 30. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Boy, this running back is fun to watch, isn't he, Chris? After that run, he's now over the century mark on the day. What an afternoon he's enjoying.
Back to pass. It's Johnson. Looks to the left, and it's complete. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now, the football placed exactly at midfield. Toss play to the outside. Powers through. Tough running to avoid a loss. It just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
Second down, we're going to throw it. On the move now. And he slings it deep back to the left side. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. So it's West Virginia in front, Kurt. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Now they'll run it on the toss. Tackled way behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose 7 yards.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
Here's a real challenge on this impressive drive. Second down and 17. It's an option look. Oh, and it's fumbled. The lateral goes wrong.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
So after consecutive losses, they got to come up with something here on third and very long. And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. So bad plays on first and second down puts them in a tough spot here. Third and very long. Scanning the field. It's Johnson. Looking to scramble. It's a deep shot to the right. Intercepted in the end zone. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
Fires it to the wideout. That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently of protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Pass not complete. So So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Oh, a reverse. It'll be brought down behind the line of scrimmage. The defense not fooled at all.
The defense there showed incredible discipline on the backside contain, and that reverse wasn't going anywhere. Just textbook.
Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now 2nd down and 14. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Breaks free. Past the 40. Breaks into the clear. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
It's the running back in the flat. And heads out of bounds after a decent game.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Looking downfield, it's Johnson. And it falls incomplete. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Northwestern.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Going after, not right through. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the 2nd quarter. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Mountaineers offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Well, there's nothing like pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of the quarterback trying to throw a football. And on this play, they end up flushing him out to his left, contacted him as he's trying to throw the football. That's what led to this incompletion.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Fires it down the right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Boy, this defense looks like they are confused, and they should be. This wide receiver is putting on a clinic here in the 1st half. He sees blood in the water right now, and he's got over 100 yards in the 1st half already.
That completion sets up a 2nd down play. Keeps it on the draw. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
It's good for 1st down yardage. Set up at the 26 now.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the 1st down.
And the Mountaineers will try to keep this drive moving. The clock has stopped and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. First down here for this offense. Looking to pass. It's Jackson. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Defense makes the tackle, but that screen produces a pretty solid gain.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback, and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
A direct snap. They stop him behind the line. That's going to set up fourth down and short. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Well, they run the ISO play, but the interior O-line just overwhelmed that time.
Yeah, give the defensive line all the credit in the world because they just manhandled this offensive line. They won the line of scrimmage. It's a very simple play. You should be able to, at the very least, get some positive yards here, but not when you lose the battle up front.
The Mountaineers will come to the line looking to convert on fourth down. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a first and goal from the 10. And the Mountaineers line up with a first and goal. First down, looking to throw the football. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure, just got it away.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
Now they'll come up second down and goal from the 10. Looking to pass here on second down. Receiver makes the grab. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back.
Chris, just really impressed by this defense. They're backed up near their own goal line, really doing a good job of rallying to the football in these last couple plays. Now, let's see what happens here on this third and goal.
That play sets up a third and goal from the 5 now. Looking to throw. It's Jackson. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down just to get everybody on the same page. Now look at this. They could break the tie with a chip shot, but the coach says, we're going for it on fourth down. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Mountaineers. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution on that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Now from the tight end. Off the play fake on first down. He escapes the pocket. Going to try to use his legs here. And the junior decides to pick up the first down himself.
He's These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
To throw, it's Johnson. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a first down. Great play.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Moves out of the pocket. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
They don't hit this downfield, but it gives you an idea of how much pressure this quarterback can put on this defense. They've got to cover all these receivers, worry about the running game, try to pressure the quarterback, and then deal with him when he breaks out and scrambles like that. He's a threat to run or throw.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Man, I love how this defensive coordinator knows how to get after this quarterback. This guy is dangerous when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator understands that. That's why he's trying to hurry up the process. They get pressure on him here, actually hit him as he's throwing this football.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Trying to create here on the move. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a first down.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Delivers quickly to the left side. What a catch! And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. So on 2nd down, they'll try out the field goal unit, trying to get 3 before halftime. The field goal is good.
Now, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Play action here on 1st down. Fires it to the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. They drag him down after a big gain. All the way to the 38. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The kickoff team out there now to get the second half underway. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the West Virginia offense is back out on the field. Passing game's been on fire. The defense has had no answer for it. Let's see if they found some solutions at halftime. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
That play was perfectly defended. Sometimes as an offense and an offensive coordinator, you hit a ball, and it's time to mix some things up on what you show the defense.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Dropping back. It's Jackson. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Now the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. The pocket breaking down. Oh, what a grab! That's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Third down, you go to your go-to receiver, and he comes up with a big play. Nice job of keeping 1 foot in to be able to get that first down.
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
We'll see if they can overcome the sack. Second and very long. Looking deep to the right side. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Throws it to the right. Lofted it in there, but it falls incomplete.
Well, this is exactly what the defense talked about at halftime, coming up with a stop to start this second half. Now they've done that on this third down. We'll see what happens with the decision on fourth down, but the defense looks at a very different kind of energy to start the second half.
He's going to try to return the punt. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Out comes the Northwestern offense onto the field. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Look out, room to run here. That one moves the ball across the 40.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll raise second and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
They feed the fullback this time. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. On the handout, they'll test the right side here.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. Throws it deep downfield to the left. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. He makes the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
Quick throw, the catch is made. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
To throw, it's Johnson. Looking downfield near the end zone. The ball is picked off. He could go. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Well, his quarterback's got to regroup. That's his second interception in this game right now. He's got to do a better job. But, Chris, it's easy to sit up here and say that. Could be the receiver running the wrong route.
He's got it on the left side for a big gain. Marked out of bounds, but it's another big game. This air attack, no problem moving the ball up and down the field today. That one play has flipped field position. First down to the opponent's 44. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
That back just had nowhere to go. You've got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down play coming up. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
Offense does a really nice job of timing up this screen pass, using the defense's aggression against them here, and the back's able to navigate his way for a first down.
The Mountaineers lining up here on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back. He's going to test the secondary. Grab behind the line. It's Savant. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All he could do is throw it to his back, and loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
Wide open downfield. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now. And the Mountaineers will line up now. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. Offense facing 2nd and goal. Direct snap to the back. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now 3rd down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
He's going to lose ground on the run. Now it's going to bring up 4th and short. So it's West Virginia in front, Kurt. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game sets before we move on. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? They'll keep the kicking team on the sideline, try to extend the lead here with a touchdown on 4th and goal. Scanning the field, it's Jackson. Flips it to the running back, but he's got work to do. He didn't make it. Stopped short. That is a crucial turnover on downs here in this tight football game. Okay, here comes the Northwestern offense back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. He finds some space. Has the 1st down and more. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the 1st down.
They're going to run the option. And now it's fumbled. What a decision. Defense picks it up, still moving. They get him down after a short return, but a turnover created by this defense. Big moment. The fumble recovery gives the offense a great opportunity. It's 1st and goal now. We'll hand it off. Nothing doing in that play. The big D-tackle there for the stop.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. Runs through the defender. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Nice job by this defense on that 2nd down, so we now have 3rd down and goal. The offense could be thinking about 4-down situation. They need to put the ball into the end zone. They don't want to settle for a field goal here.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. On 3rd and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. The pass rush gets home.
Always nice to see a defensive end come up with a sack after a long day in his 4-3 scheme. He earned that one.
The coach is not feeling the field goal attempt. They're going for it on 4th and goal here. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Pass caught. Can he get in? No, he didn't make it. He's going to be tackled short of the marker. A huge stop by this defense. On 4th down, they get the football back here in this tight game. Out comes the Northwestern offense onto the field again. Well, the first job here, just hold on to the football. The last drive ended in that fumble. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? They'll run it to the left. Running through the tackle. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. On the run here. Lets it go. And it's incomplete. Comes up a little short on that throw.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
Dropping back. It's Johnson. On the move now. Launches it deep down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. Breaks free in the clear. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal.
Well, that's got to be a breakdown in coverage or a missed assignment. There's no way that a receiver should be that wide open.
The final 2 minutes here. This defense trying to hang on. The offense trying to make a play to win it. And now a chance to take the lead with a touchdown here. It's 1st and goal. The quarterback's got it on the option. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
Well, the defense is locked in on this running back, and for good reason. He's already scored a couple touchdowns. If I'm the offensive coordinator, give it to him one more time. Let him make it a hat trick.
2nd down and goal upcoming. A run to the left, trying to find pay dirt. Touchdown, Wildcats. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Boy, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the 4th quarter to give them the lead.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
West Virginia, 21.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Play of the drive now from the 25. And looking to throw now on 1st down. The pass rush closing in. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
And that's just a great job by this defense of affecting the rhythm of this offense. These guys are in go mode here in the 4th quarter, trying to come back to win this game, and the defense is meeting the challenge so far.
The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Well, that defender deserves the game ball for that game-sealing play. Now all there is to do is run out the clock and walk out of here with a W.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Less than 2 minutes from a conference championship. Can they keep the football and secure the win? Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Crosses the 10-yard line. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Northwestern.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
Extra point up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the fourth quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
21.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On first down, it's play action. Looking for a late deep shot. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Lets it go quickly. Catch is made down the middle. The sophomore making an excellent catch there.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Looking deep for late game heroics. It's picked off again, the fourth for this QB today. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Boy, the offense just could not afford to throw this interception. It's already a two-possession game. By throwing this pick, now you wonder how many more opportunities will you get.
First play of the drive now. They'll start from the 32. QB keeper all the way. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Play goes backwards, makes it second down and 12 now. Back to throw. It's Johnson. Looking to scramble. It's a deep shot to the right. And he throws his third interception of the day. Brought down after a short return at the 24. What a crucial takeaway.
That's just a poor decision by the offensive coordinator and the quarterback. Working with the lead, run the football here and work the clock instead. Throws it into coverage. Now they get a chance to get right back in the game.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Short connection to the tight end here. And a timeout stops the clock with 8 seconds remaining. Offense showing a bunch formation now. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking for a late deep throw. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
This is an incompletion here, but at some point this defense has got to be aware that this offense is doing everything they can to get this receiver the football. He's got over 150 yards receiving. You've got to double team this guy or they're going to keep finding ways to get him the ball.
Oh, the pass rush gets home. A sack to end it as the defense punctuates this victory. Special seasons have a way of bringing out the best in teams. Now they can call themselves champions of the MAC. Not easy to do. But we'll have to wait and see if the committee invites these MAC champions to the college football playoff. And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.